So, next up, the single player standard run. Yeah, there is definitely speedrunning going on. There's a category on speedrun. We have unseeded and seeded runs. There's any clan, then there's a category for all the clans and for all clans in a row. Currently, I think the world record is held by Sinis, who has won with Umbra as his main clan. I don't know the secondary clan in 4 minutes and about 30 seconds by using Shadow Siege's Sketches of Salvation. I think Sinis also holds the world record for all clans in a row unseeded. I think his Umbra record is seeded. But that's about it. So let's do one more of these trials. One thing I'm interested in is Stewardship. Start with powered up train stewards, but pay for it with a tithe. So we have half gold earned, but on the upside we start with 2 additional train stewards, well upside, and advanced prototype. So our train steward will be 10 13s with damage shield 2 and multi-strike. So I guess in this run we are gonna rely pretty heavily on these train stewards. So let's see. At least for the early game. Probably not for the late game anymore. Okay, with Steel Enhancer that might change. We might rely for them for a bit longer than I thought we would. Steel Enhancer, Crypt Builder, Awake are the starting cards, and we do have Purifying Emblem on Seraph, so we will lose half our buff and debuff stacks. Awake being slightly nerfed to 3 regen instead of 4 from the release version of the game. Pyre Health versus Pyre Attack. I think we want the attack. It's more meaningful later on. A bit late for the GG, I agree, but it's still appreciated. With these buffed up train stewards, we could go Revenge Draw Sentient. It wouldn't be bad. We would have the tools to win the early fights. And it would give us a lot of card draw. What to do with that card draw, I don't know yet. On the other hand, the Spike Sentient is just always a solid way to get rid of backliners. Kinda wanna go with the Draw Champion. I almost never take it this early, but with this specific challenge I can see it working out pretty well. Mark of Invasion. Now I suddenly wish we had taken the Spikes Champion instead, but it's okay. We'll take a little bit of damage here, but that's about it. We need to get these train stewards down immediately to start working on some of these clergymen. Maybe set up Sentient and one of the train stewards on this floor, so we can start getting rid of some of these clergymen and also have a powerful, decently powerful floor here. And maybe start working on these guys as well. Yeah, I mean, these train stewards are very powerful for this early in the game. Can we find a way to kill the Collector? Well, it's pretty easy, but can we find a way to do it well? Double Frozen Lance would take out the Disciple Protector, and then we could kill the Collector behind it and still play a Train Steward or Steel Enhancer. Other than that, I don't really see a great way. Crypt Builder is just the same thing, but a bit worse. Yeah, let's set up a Train Steward here on the bottom. And then kill this guy. We'll take another 2 damage to these units. But that's not a big concern. Kill off this one. And let's buff. Well, actually, this Sentient is about to die. This Train Steward is already almost dead. Might as well use the buff here on the bottom floor. It's already a decent chunk of damage. Maybe we can increase it a bit by healing this Train Steward past Chains the Scyther kill range. Turns out that wasn't the case. We can't heal up the Sentient to a meaningful amount. Yeah, Razor Sharp Edge would be great with these Train Stewards. Bramblelash, Sting, Wildwood Zap. I wouldn't mind a Wildwood Zap. That gives us some boss killing potential. Energy Siphon, we already have 2 Crypt Builders in the deck. That can easily take out a large target. But something like Ice Tornado can deal with backlines, and we currently don't have anything like that. It's not the best way of dealing with backlines, by far not. But it's also decent against front lines. I could see us upgrading some of the Train Stewards. Awoken banner, Stygian banner. I don't think I want a Stygian unit right now. Let's go to the left. Worst case, we can always upgrade a Train Steward. I wouldn't mind a Thorned Hollow actually. Yeah, it's great. Extra health on it, so it does survive a bit easier. It can't gain armor. That's not really what we want on the Thorned Hollow. Definitely not. Do we reroll just for a small upgrade? Maybe not. Let's instead purge. Let's purge a Frozen Lands. We do have a pretty chunked up deck with not only the dead weights and 5 starting cards of each clan, but we also have 6 Train Stewards in the deck, which are useful, but it's gonna be hard to make use of all 6 of them. I mean, Crypt Builder would obviously be pretty good, but I can't really afford to pay for it right now. The first spikes matter a lot. No great way to kill the Collector. I'm not spending 3 Ember on the Collector this turn. These Train Stewards are coming in a bit too late to be really of any impact whatsoever. We will take the damage to these guys, which is 11 damage, which is not... doesn't make me happy, but we do have the boss kill here, with thanks to the Awake. Sting Invigorating Solution. Yeah, Restoration Detonation is great with the Thorned Hollow. I don't want another Ice Tornado or Crypt Builder, and I'm not sure I want the Helical Crystallis. I kind of do, but not that much. Let's skip. Lodestone Totem at 3 cost. I can't see Incant being that great for us, to be honest. With all these Train Stewards and Awoken as our champion. Not that great. Grand +1 stack. Oh, yes. Oh, that really makes the Taunt Hollow great. No interest in these Incant units yet. Dante. Ah, these candles will kill me, but it would. No, I don't think we want him. These candles are a bit too much. We do have some buffs in the deck, but still. That's a pretty good setup. Gets rid of the entire bottom floor. Maybe I just want to draw the 2 extra cards now. And also prevent some damage to this guy. Set up a Train Steward in the back. Give the Taunt Hollow a bunch of rejuvenate, regen. Both actually. And let's start buffing up this Train Steward. That's safely behind the Taunt Hollow. Well, safely. Not sure if it's that safe, to be honest. I think we do need a Train Steward here. Take out this Forge Disciple, otherwise the other one will get through. There's a Wake. Very nice. We have to play it here. We will take 2 damage to this Forge Disciple. There's nothing I can do about that, because we have to play the Awake here. That important. There's Daedalus. I would have liked to be on a bit higher health, but we do have the damage to kill Daedalus here. I'm quite surprised, I didn't expect that. But we do have a bunch of regen here, so... And it's a lot of spikes. Thanks to the Null Root. Yeah, Channel Song is great. Ancient Synergy isn't bad, but I think Channel Song is very good. With the Train Stewards, the buffed up. Train Stewards, they benefit a lot from it. And we definitely want Ember now. We are drawing a lot of cards with our champion. Often. At least early on. Yeah, I'm gonna look for another upgrade here, I think. And the removals are pretty good as well. Another unit upgrade. Quick. Stats. I mean, the upgrades on the Taunt Hollow don't really matter that much. Just pure stats are pretty nice. I could also reroll for some small upgrades for my Train Stewards, but I would only be able to afford 1 upgrade right now. These Frozen Lances are just very bad right now. Now let's also get some spikes on the Sentient, just so we can deal a little bit of damage with him. In case that's ever necessary. More health would obviously be decent as well, so we can use the draw longer, but... I do like the spikes. We can immediately set up an Awake on the Taunt Hollow. That's not gonna be enough to kill the Absolver though. So let's use the Sentient to kill the Absolver and set up the Thorned Hollow a floor above. Because I really do care about that Absolver. Good thing we draw this Frozen Lance at this exact moment. The 50 damage on this guy is very important. And then we start healing our Thorned Hollow so we get a few more spikes on him. That's a beefy train steward. Can't kill this guy unless I use the Ice Tornado. That's not worth it. I do want to set up some units on the top. And I would also like Restore on this guy. Yeah. Now the Clip Guardian dies. And let's set up 2 train stewards here on the top and another one here on the bottom. Let's buff up this one a bit. How's our bottom line look? Not great. Not great at all. Guess we'll have to deal with the penance next turn. I think it has to be awake. We do not need that regen stacking. A little bit of extra damage against the boss here. I definitely don't mind that. And we do win here. I mean, with a revenge champ, that has to be expected. Edgebriar. Ooh, Edgebriar is so good. It's gonna be a bit hard to fit it in, capacity-wise. But it's definitely very good. Card removals, dupes, yeah. I like that. Let's start by removing one of the train stewards now. Just because we have a few too many of those. I could see duping a Channel Song or Wildwood Sap. Let's go for a Channel Song actually. That's a really strong card in the stack. Retribution and yeah, Spikes 4 should be easy. It will hurt our train stewards a bit though. That's not a Sentient. Sentient on the bottom floor to buy us some time. Thorned Hollow up next. I really want a unit that can attack behind Thorned Hollow. I will play the Edgebriar on the bottom floor instead. So we can heal our Sentient a bit easier. There's our first Channel Song Train Steward. Very nice. Let's throw the Wildwood Sap out. And the Steel Enhancer to prepare for this next wave. I can't seem to scroll up just one floor. Here we go. Hi Relock! Welcome to the stream. A single awake here can do so much. But maybe it's better to just play the awake there and use the restores here. They can't do very much though. So that's probably not gonna be my play. This guy will tank so much damage. Maybe I should just play Crypt Builder so we can deal with the overcharge tank. I guess so. And we play some of the restores here on the bottom floor. If I play all the restores here, that deals with the silent marksman at least. Yeah, I like them as well. They are from the Win a Covenant run, or Win a Covenant 25 run challenge. We can get a bunch of damage in against this overcharge tank. Oh, we can only fit one train steward on that floor. Because of the edge briar. I forgot about that. This is gonna be enough damage against the backline. Let's keep buffing up the train steward. Stuck at 20. Yeah, 20 is a really steep increase in difficulty already. I just want as much regen as I can have. And a well-statted train steward in the back. And that's gonna be enough. Can we save the train steward? We can. Yeah, silence is very nice. Can help with some of these. Another awake. Yeah, I think I want that. Can help with some of the blight units. Glacial Seal, Guardian Stone, Ice Storm. I don't think I want any of these. Don't really fit into what I am building right now. I think we need to get some spell upgrades now. And a free relic is obviously nice. A forgotten name, that makes our healing spells a bit more potent. Cursed Vines is not terrible either, but it's not really that important. It helps dealing with those tanky yeah, with those huge HP, low health guys with no attack. Let's double stack one of the awakes and also cost reduce it. Do we reroll or do we just take the 10 spell power and put it on something like a restoration detonation? I think we reroll. I can't afford the holdover. That would have been pretty interesting. Let's cost reduce the other awake as well. These are a bit too expensive and I do care about them a lot. Also, let's buy a Surge Stone and put it on the last Frozen Lands. I mean, it's a bit too late to pick up the Petty Theft. Unless we upgrade it next floor. Will we be able to do that? Yeah, I can see myself going to the Merchant of Magic now. I could take the Petty Theft. A Gift of Gratitude was buffed to 40 gold now, and we do have one extra Ember. And maybe we can find a turn where we don't need to play anything else. So there would be 80 gold. It's probably a bit better than the Stealthy, the Petty Theft. But the Petty Theft also helps dealing with backliners. If we upgrade the spell damage. There's also Heaven's Gold, of course. Yeah, it's just experience with the game. If you play enough, I have close to 500 hours in this game, so I've seen all these cards over and over again. And I've looked at the logbook very often to determine what the relics and what rares are available or what cards are available. I don't really like having petty theft in my deck. So it's either one of these. And with the tithe, the Heaven's Gold just might not do enough. Let's take the Gift of Gratitude. I think we can find a turn where we can play for at least 3 or maybe even 4 Ember and get a bunch of gold off of it. The armor fell. Armor might definitely be a problem. We silenced 2 of these guys, so that helps. We could set up the Thorn Hollow on the bottom, but I think getting the extra draw... Oh, the bottom is capacity reduced too. If we set up the Thorn Hollow on the bottom, that would mean we put Edge Prior behind it. Maybe not what I want to do. I want to leave this space open for capacity increased. Not capacity increased, for a channel songed Train Steward. Oh no, we channel songed the Edge Prior. Okay, still a 20-25 unit. That works, I guess. We need to get ready for this wave. Best way to get ready, draw a channel song, get a Train Steward. So I don't want to... I don't want to play both Train Stewards here, just in case we draw into Train Stewards, both Train Stewards and the channel song, we can still play the channel song. So let's use the Awake here and then put the channel song, Train Steward on the top. Can't use these spells on the top, sadly. This is not the turn where I can play Gift of Gratitude. Definitely not. I need this Train Steward online. It's not gonna be quite enough. These spells don't really help right now. Let's just stack some more regen in the anticipation of the final boss fight here. We will take some damage to this guy, but I don't really care that much. This guy's silenced, which is very nice. Stack some more regen and trigger these incants a few more time. Incants. Rejuvenate a few more time. Not quite enough damage here. If we can get a few more spikes, we will have a lot more damage. Because then a single hit from the Train Steward will be enough. Maybe the best way to do it is actually buffing the Train Steward instead. And using the double stacked evoke for the extra regen as well. And that's now enough that this guy dies in a single hit. 33 plus 36, yeah, so we get another 36 on the backline. We still need more power. Can't play the Gift of Gratitude just yet. But I wouldn't mind another Train Steward here on the bottom. The Awake is still pretty good. And then we buff the Train Steward for a bit of extra damage. Maybe the next time I draw into the gift we can play it, because now it looks like we are on a pretty good way to beat this fight, no problem. We did not draw into it just yet. But it can still happen. Ah, it didn't. Too bad. Razor Sharp would indeed be nice, yeah. We won't find it here because there's only rares. Rail Spike, Spreading Spores. Ah, Spreading Spores is again pretty good with the Thorned Hollow. Although, it's actually not that good. Restore is 3 spikes and 1 regen. Spreading Spores is 3 spikes and 2 regen, but it costs 1 more. So it's actually pretty bad. Let's take Awoken Rail Spike then. And I think I want capacity. I do want to fit more Train Stewards in, and I do want to be able to put the Edge Prior on the same floor. Unit upgrades. I would still like some upgrades on my Train Stewards, but I think we should go to the left. Get these removals, get these unit spell upgrades. Removals are not that critical anymore. I think this deck can work well without any more removals. Okay, let's go to the right. Volatile Gorge. We do have 2 Awakes, we have Awoken Rail Spike, we have Crypt Builders. We have Ice Tornado, but all these restores will be hard to play. I still think it's worth here. Even after the nerf, it's still a good artifact. Especially in a deck like this. Let's look at the caverns. A consumable card. Probably Umbra. Space Prism would be great. Prismal Dust, not really. We can pick another one. Let's go Awoken this time. Wildwood Sap. I should have enough regen with the Awakes. Let's skip. Ah, no Bone Dog. What do I want on my Train Stewards? I want attack. Just simple, good old-fashioned attack. Let's roll for attack. At least Battlestone. It's at least something. Was hoping for a +10 attack, but 30 more health or 10 more spikes. I think I want the health now. I need the Sentium for the card draw. Do I? I have Volatile Gorge now. Maybe the spikes would have been better. Enemies enter with Spell Shield. That should be alright. We only have Restoration, Detonation, and the X. Well. Oh. It's tough. Let's set up the Sentient on the bottom floor. Thorned Hollow on the second floor. Let's get some regen on. And the Train Steward on the top floor for now. Definitely playing the restore here. No channel song yet. Another restore. Also Steel Enhancer. I would like to play the Awake, obviously. But we need... Well, I could play a Train Steward. That would be the only other card that makes sense here. Train Steward on the top. It's 40 damage. It's not enough. Yeah, let's use the Awake instead. Get that regen going. And there's a channel song. There's another channel song, but that one is expensive. Edge Prior, also pretty expensive. Let's go. Finally we have some damage on this floor. Buffed up Train Steward on the bottom floor. can see that. Well, this first wave will hurt a bit, but at least we have the Boon of the Blacksmith. Yeah, Volatile Gauge is definitely significantly weaker now. Like, really, really significantly weaker. It's still good in some decks, I think. How many units are left in the deck? Edge Prior, another Train Steward. I do want to get this Train Steward out, I think. $54? Yeah, he will die in one shot, that's fine. Let's buff you up. Let's use the Awake here. We can get another 20 damage on one of these. Or we could get 40 gold right now. Maybe not. Might find a better use for that. I didn't want that one, but I will take it. There's the final Train Steward that's gonna go on the top floor. And I think Awoken Rail Spike will be better here than just playing the other cards. Could prevent the loss of a damage shield here. This guy has a spell shield, so can't really do anything to him with that card. And I think this is the turn where we play the Gift of Gratitude. We don't need to do anything else. The Wing Conduit doesn't die, but that's fine. And we do win here. Managed to save the Thorned Hollow. It's pretty impressive attack values for the boss. Good he died. A good thing it died there. Another Awake. If it's random cost, it's pretty good. And I think now I do want the removals. Yeah, I definitely do. No! No! Accidentally clicked the wrong way. But it's okay, we can make use of these shops as well. Units get an extra upgrade slot. Could gain another upgrade slot for our Thorned Hollow. But that's not really that important. Let's buff up that Train Steward some more. And I think I want to reroll here. Prior's Cloak is not bad in this circumstance. Root Split Mask would also be somewhat okay. Let's get 5 spikes on one of these Train Stewards as well. Just get every bit of power we can get and hope it's enough for Seraph. We have to pray here because Cleanse Seraph, it's gonna be rough for this deck. I think I want to set up the Thorned Hollow on the top so we have the maximum time to build regen after Seraph enters the floor. This is a pretty strong... Oh no, top floor is capacity reduced. Never mind, we can't do that. We need to be able to get the Channeler down on the same floor. I mean, saves 15 damage. Should be worth. I would love to draw this Train Steward with Channel Song. Edge Prior 4 cost. Really? But the Channel Song is free, which is very, very nice. It's the spiky one. Well, that means the spikes are pretty much useless. For now. I don't care that much about the Edge Prior. I would like to put it down now, but maybe it saves us for Ember quickly enough that it's worth playing down. That might actually be the case. And it's not like we guarantee it to be very cheap if we don't play it this turn. There's no guarantee. Let's play the other Channel Song to get the final powered up Train Steward. And this is the strong one. Can't put it on the top floor, so I guess it has to go on the bottom. Can't really do much here on the top floor. We will take the damage to these. That sucks. And this sweep is also annoying because of our Edge Prior. This fight is brutal. That's what it is. Okay, this is not a bad hand. Let's kill this one with spikes. Oh, I'm Ember Drained so hard. That hurts. Maybe I should have killed this Pyre Wings instead. The Ember Drain really sucks. This guy at least doesn't do Ember Drain, but he will kill the Edge Prior. Unless I heal it up. But I do need more spikes. I really do. We'll be taking so much damage to this next wave. To this wave, I mean. That's gonna kill us. That's 30 damage exactly. And I can't prevent it. I can't save this Train Steward, I can't bring this guy. I can't deal 43 damage to this guy. Maybe I should have dropped the Edge Prior. I am willing to try it again. I do want to look how it would go if we just set up on the top floor and leave it at that. And drop the Edge Prior plan, but I don't think that's gonna go much better. But he might. It might go better. I do need the Train Steward up here now, because next turn it will be too late. Here's the Pyre Wings. Really troublesome with the Ember Drain. I think it's a nice tornado here. 40 damage, we have 60, 70, about 80 damage. So we might be able to deal with him on the top floor. Yeah, that helps. Yeah, we should be able to deal with him on the top floor. Two units available. Spray. We did get the or the buffed up one. Placing it here would help dealing with the Pyre Wings. That's 90 damage. So we are only a little bit short, but we are still short, so it would still make it up to the next floor and apply the Ember Drain on the top floor as well. Yeah, the Ember Drain is really rough with the Volatile Gorge now. It hurts a lot. I can't even kill this guy before he attacks. Not even with an Ice Tornado or a Crypt Builder. I have to play one of those just so he dies at all. And this floor also gets wrecked. I could still enhance the backline so it doesn't get wrecked entirely. Yeah, but just not scaling. And the Ember Drain is destroying us. Maybe we can get enough spikes here. 19. Not really. But maybe the Ice Tornado saves us. Not really. That's still a lot of damage to take. And now our bottom floor is breaking down as well. At least we're not getting Ember Drained this turn. I guess is the only good thing about this. We can't get enough spikes because Seraph just cleanses them all the time. We're getting nowhere with this. That's helpful at least. Draw me some good cards. Oh, they're all one cost. Seriously? Yeah, we're dead. I don't know. Gorge gave us a lot of counter, otherwise we wouldn't have scaled any faster. We had no card draw. We didn't pick any counter boss relics, so we wouldn't be playing more cards if we didn't have Gorge. We would be playing less. On most turns, that is. I think we would be scaling less quickly with Volatile Gorge. Because it would also take longer to draw into the channel songs. No, I think Volatile Gorge was entirely correct, Ashtamnir. The card draw is really powerful. Yep, that's that.